How's it going, everybody? My name is Azabiel, and I am the Guild Master of the Guild of Legends, located in the heart of the multiverse. And we're back in No Man's Sky. Uh, as we're getting back into streaming, it had been a little bit since I had played No Man's Sky. I think we did it in November or December of last year. Well, almost certainly not December. Um, Maybe October, November, something like that. Um, and it seems I did not set up my controller properly. So we're going to be playing with mouse and keyboard, it looks like. But I wanted to jump into another one of these games that is pretty relaxed, easy to get back into. And as I was looking at things here, fantastic parking job. I was thinking about expanding a base, but I'm not sure that I'm going to do that on this planet. This planet is kind of radioactive. Um, but to start things off, I'm going to go ahead and just delve into uh, this mission here real quick. And this is all stuff I've done before. I don't remember. I don't think I ever streamed doing like the story content of this game. Um, there is some story to this game, but its greatest parts really are not in the story necessarily so much as they are in the openness of everything and being able to just kind of go around and do whatever you want and explore and all that good stuff. Right now I have to go to the space station and I cannot activate my pulse engine in direction of it because I was in atmosphere and I failed to do it there as well, but here we go. I'm doing this because I don't think I've been sent to the space station yet. This is still a very fresh save. So this is the first space station landing on this save. Get the very dramatic music. Get to see the core of the station there. And, you know, I just gotta say, I really like that you have the turntables for landing, because it is such a really practical thing to have in a situation like this where you've got just a single path in and out. Having the ships land and ready to take off again. Brilliant. Okay, is it sending me anywhere in particular, or am I just kind of hanging out? Let's talk to this guy. I only recognize the word Viking because I learned that, I think, from a little obelisk on the planet. Did I have anything to sell? You know, honestly, probably not really. I'll go ahead and sell this because I don't really care about that. In my experience, I could probably sell the living slime or the viscous fluids, but I'm still trying to gain my bearings again in this game, and I don't fully remember what's useful and what's not, and all of that stuff. So, you know what I? Oh, yeah, I was not paying attention to my jetpack. What I might do actually is, you know, oh, I guess I didn't do this. For some reason, I was thinking I did this, but I think I did it on my, I'll do the kind of thinner one. I think I'd gone through this process on my other other save. Um, but you know, we're gonna go ahead and I do like the extra texture on this one, but yeah, let's go with that one. We're just gonna do it in white. Our undersuit will go ahead and be white, and then our armor will be the white and the white and blue that we've kind of got going on. I'll actually do those panels black to kind of match what's going on with the chest piece there. I do not want that part colored any differently. Go to heavy duty. Looks like accented shin guard. That just gives those different color. This game is coming through a bit choppy on the stream. Hopefully it doesn't stay that way too much. That works. Yeah, I think it's fine with default there. I honestly am not a huge fan of any of the chess pieces. We'll go ahead and go with the default one. Give it some. Let's. Oh, we'll go ahead and do that one. Highlight the bit there. Backpack. I want to do the cape because I like the cape. We're gonna kind of color it like. Whoops. Kind of color it like the Guildmaster's cloak, which on my current model, actually, on my current PNG, it doesn't actually have the appropriate color. It's a bit darker. It should be a much lighter blue, but you know, what we got isn't too bad either way. Let's see, black hole has kind of a spiral, so we'll probably go with that. So that's probably going to be the closest thing. Maybe I'll do it this way. I'll do it this way so you can actually see the symbol on the background. Yeah, we'll just go black hole, because that's kind of a spiral, and that's, you know, the emblem of the guild. Save that. Exit. Now we've got our appropriate look. I don't remember having issues with this game running a bit choppy. Let me see if I can just, because is that not graphics options? That's what okay, so I already have everything set low for this. Maybe it's because I was having this issue already in the past anyway. Maybe it had to do with kind of what I'm getting into, but you know, maybe being in that area, because it's looking smoother now. So we'll stick with it. I guess I have to. I already talked to this guy. I have to talk to people and figure out something about something, but I don't understand most of what they're saying. And we're just kind of ignoring all the actual dialogue here because cool. Interesting, it gives like a pink light, but I have like orange thrusters. Which I'm 100% on board with the pink light. I think it looks cool. It matches the pink visor, but that's not at all what the color should be. Um. Okay. 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 So something interesting that I learned about recently is apparently they've made it where you can uninstall technology so that if you upgrade, say, your starship or your multi-tool, you can take the good bits out and bring them into your new ship or your new multi-tool, which is something that they didn't do before, which made me feel like upgrading was just like a pointless endeavor. Excuse me. It made me feel like upgrading was kind of a pointless endeavor because like um you could you could find a starship that has like so many more slots, so much more cargo spots, maybe better stats or whatever the case might be, and then you'd have to go through the process of repairing everything in it that's already in it, but then all of the work that you put into your previous ship just kind of goes to waste because there honestly doesn't feel like a reason to have more than one ship. You know, there are different classes of ships, so maybe you would have like your hauler, and then you would have, um, you know, a fighter or something like that, or whatever the case might be. But honestly, in my experience, really, like I would always just get like a ship that I like the look of, and then that's what I would stick with. I feel like it's probably the same for most people. Like I want the aesthetic of my ship to matter most. Um, Obviously, the functionality is important when it comes to like how much cargo space you have. Uh, if you need the cargo space a lot, you know, if you're carrying around a lot of stuff or whatever the case might be, wherever you go, um, absolutely comes into play. But um, I wouldn't get like I wouldn't aim for specific classes of ship necessarily, other than the fact like the ships that I liked the look of were typically haulers. So I would get haulers because I want that kind of a ship. I want that kind of like industrial visual to it. All right, so it's giving me a new quest to go to this place. Yeah, maybe we'll just follow these quests while we're on the planet. Um, because I think, oops, how do I, there we go. At a certain point, it'll kind of take me to a point where I don't need to be on this specific planet, but for the most part, like, these quests that I'm getting are going to be local. And I think you can, I think you can adjust that, maybe, but I don't remember for sure. So where am I at here? Yeah, so it wants me to go over there. And here's what I'm thinking. Like I mentioned before, like we might, I might just go into my other save that has a lot more progress and has some stuff built up. Um, Now that I've kind of gotten my bearings again with the game a little bit, because I played relatively recently, and now just kind of messing around a little bit with some of the beginner stuff. Um, I don't remember why I started a new save in the first place. Like, I think I did it because I I wanted to refamiliarize myself with the game, because jumping into wherever I was at with all the stuff that I had felt very like daunting at the time because it had been a while. But we're absolutely nonsense. But we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're just gonna go, and it's gonna take like a million years to load my save because this game takes ages to load. Um, yeah, the rest of these are expeditions. I think this is from me playing on stream once in the past with another person from one of my much earlier streams. This is the one where I actually have stuff, so we're gonna go there. We're gonna take a minute and load into the game here. Um, I also wanted to get in a new save because in the established save I do have, I think I have multiple ships and possibly multiple multi-tools and stuff, so um, let's see. Ooh. Is that here or is that out somewhere? Let's just... Yeah, it might have been there. It's hard to tell with kind of the atmosphere of this planet, but also just realize that I am first person. Let me... How do I open my menu? There we go. Took me a second, but we got there. I do want to see myself. Apparently I did my color scheme a little bit differently on this one. I might change that, but for now, I'm not too worried about it. I think the next thing that they have to really kind of ramp up how, like, some quality of life stuff with this game is going to be being able to choose the color scheme of your own ship, as well as the multi-tool. Oh, game got real difficult for a second there. Because I feel like the thing that they've really held off on, that I've seen a lot of people asking for, is being able to color your ship however you see fit, and being able to do it with the multi-tool as well. Because honestly, there's no reason not to be able to do it unless they want to hold on to the idea that you have to find, the ships with the color schemes and the layout and the style, everything that you want, the stats. Because the problem is, like, you could find a ship that has great stats and it looks absolutely ridiculous, or it has a color scheme that you can't stand, right? Like, if I got this ship, the black and yellow actually works pretty well, but I'm not a big fan of, like, the ring around it. You know, I would be less inclined to use that ship because of the style, but like this thing here, I like the style of this. I like the chunkiness, kind of the industrialness. The shape kind of reminds me of Firefly a little bit, so that's cool. It's also designed similar to like traditional aircraft in that way as well, a little bit, so I'm kind of into that. But I'm forced with it being red, with like this kind of off-white secondary, and some black and blue elements. I would much prefer being able to just choose those colors, like I can do with my armor, like I can do with my freighter. Just like if I can customize everything else, Why can't I customize that? I don't think I've been onto... Oh, that's new. I was unfamiliar with that. I haven't been onto the ship, I don't think, since they did a big update um, with the freighters. Because freighters were another thing where you couldn't choose the color of them. But they've gone and they've changed that. Um, I'm not sure if I have... Yeah, okay. I'm not going to bother with this. Um, Speaking of which, I bet I haven't customized my freighter. Ah, they get you with... I guess you have to do something to earn the freighter colors. Um, that's a shame. Am I able to... Oh, this is interesting. So they've added a whole series of things to be able to customize your freighter. So I would need a bunch of nanite clusters. I would need 10,000 to get white and blue, which are the main thing I would want. God, I did hear a good way to get salvage frigate modules is attacking uh, friendly, like peaceful ships, which is like the least convenient way to do that, I feel like. Um, Critically damaged. Okay, so, um, oh, and I bet I can't, yeah, I can't store it while it's damaged. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to repair these real quick. To do that, I'm gonna have to go back planet side. Because I have storage containers, and in those storage containers I have crafting materials that might be the stuff that I need. We'll go to Selene Island, if I can figure out where that is. Is it this one? It is this one. Man, you know, in hindsight, much less of a moon shape as I initially had named it for. But, you know, I do like the name still. So yeah, let's run over here, check out my storage containers. Yeah, so this game is actually... I'm losing frames on my end as well as the stream getting a bit choppy, so that's definitely a bit of an issue. Not the end of the world, though, I'm sure. I should have checked what I needed. What if we just grab everything? Let's see. Have I only used the first storage container? Okay, so I have used multiple storage containers. I don't know what I'm gonna need, so I'm legitimately just gonna grab a ton of stuff. I obviously won't need the idols, so I won't grab those. I shouldn't need anything from here, because it's all... I wonder why I haven't used this. Oh, I have 3 of those. That's cool. I could get some stuff for my forget when I go up there. Okay, so I'm gonna just pull a bunch of stuff from here as well, because I have inventory space. Excuse the horrible noise the game is making, please. Just have to put up with it for a second. Oh hey, a stranger has landed on my island. Alright, so I'm gonna need wiring looms, so I'm gonna have to buy a couple of those, and I'm gonna need I wonder where I can get it. I wonder if I can get it on this planet. Surely I can. I just don't. Discovered 2 years ago by Dragon. Wow, was it really 2 years ago when we were playing? No, that's not possible. Is it? Dragon's been streaming for about a year. Or like a year and a half or what? No, hold on. Yeah, like a year in November, I think. Um, I jumped into this game with him, I thought, sometime after the start of 2022. Huh. Crazy. Well, either way, hey, did I discover anything on this planet? Hey, I did. I discovered, Nezalite. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna disembark from the island. Going to launch into the stars briefly. We are going to look at where all the land masses are on the planet, and we're going to launch back in that direction. I don't remember where to get certain materials in this game, so we're going to just try to figure this out and see if we can find what we need. Specific type of material, I don't know if it's something that will be readily available. Whoops! I didn't mean to do that. Did I just... Can you put down more than one beacon? Okay. So I called it like 3 times, but you can only put down the one, so... not the end of the world. What did I want to do? I wanted to search. The hydrogen, sodium nitrate, a lot of hydrogen, sodium. That looks like an exposed bit of technology that we could... Whoa. I handled that jump poorly. Now, am I able to land on this thing? I am, but I fell right off. There we go. Just wanted to get that salvage data because that is useful. So, sodium, carbon, oxygen, carbon. Oops. Scan. There we go. Magnetized ferrite deposit. Perfume. Okay, so there's definitely something. I remember handling different materials. I just don't remember how to find them very well. I only remember certain things. Oh, I'm remembering now why we picked this island. Just like the like waves of like purple glow along the grass and stuff, looking really cool. I wonder if harvestable. I need to switch to my mining beam if I'm gonna be. Huh. Just look into something real quick. Okay, so I'm not gonna find what I need very well just wandering around aimlessly. Let's get back to the ship. And we'll just head out to the space station and see what we can find there. Man, my launch thrusters work out pretty well on his ship. I forgot how good my setup was, where I really don't ever have to worry about if I'm going to have enough launch thruster fuel. Because I've got the efficient thrusters at... Right? The efficient thrusters, which reduces the cost, and then the automatic recharging. How do I... There's a drifting ship here. I wonder if this is... Because that's one of those solar sail ships. I wonder if this is something I put in to get like an early version of one of those. So I've got some coordinates now. Maybe we'll check that out in a minute, but I need to... I prefer flying so much more on the controller. It was really made for a gamepad controller. The mouse steering that they have is not great. Now, I wanted to head up to the market, see if I can grab some wiring looms, and see if I can buy the materials that I need, because that would be a lot more convenient. It does not appear that I can. I don't know if these are useful for anything, but they sell for a decent amount, so I'm gonna sell them. Do I have, you know, I can sell the larval cores as well. I don't think I'm gonna have enough cadmium because I need 75 for each. Which puts me a bit short. I've never found a use for this. Go ahead and sell that. Silver and stuff, I usually just sell it right away. I hope I don't regret selling those. Salvage data, I don't remember them having that icon before. I think it had a different picture before. Alright, we've got different stations we can go to, certainly. Hilbert Dimension. What's Hilbert Dimension? Hilbert Dimension is obviously something I've dealt with before because I've been here, but I don't know what that means. Is that the... It's the only thing I think of... Is Hilbert Dimension the name of the star? Well, no, because that would mean that there'd be like 6 different... Yeah. Okay, well, I don't know what Hilbert Dimension is, but we're going to a place with that. Oh, it's the name of a different galaxy. So just then I was going back to the original galaxy that you start in, because that's where we had kind of laid our claim, started kind of building things up. You know, something I want to check out, which isn't on this side, it's on the other side, is, my... keep wanting to say matter manipulator, my multi-tool. Just like I wanted to check out the ship, I wanted to look at, multi-tool stuff. Okay, I thought there was like a customization thing for it. Oh, I have a damaged multi-tool component too. Let's see if I can get a wiring loom and a couple solar modules. Can I make those? Oh, cool. I needed 2. So make one more. I can't make one more. I need more gold and silver. Okay. So we'll see if we can just buy one more. Also buy some wiring looms. So I need 3 for this thing. Which I should be able to buy 3 no problem. That guy's blowy. I remember that being a thing. I don't remember what it means. Okay. I can't buy things here, but what I can do is I can just fly out to the nearest asteroid cluster and just start blasting those until I get enough gold and silver. Asteroids kind of sparse here, but these big ones giving us the materials we need. At least the silver. Those rockets didn't seem to actually functionally give me anything, so I wonder if only the photon cannon works for mining or something. I think almost certainly have enough silver. Don't know why I did it that way. So I need gold before I start running into the little sliver remains of that. Gonna get away from it. Try to find one that has gold. I only need a little bit, so not too far away for this one. Oh, that was just a normal small one. I thought it was another big one. I don't remember them taking multiple hits to break previously. Let's see if I can find a less sparse bit of asteroids. Excuse me again. Please, gold. Hey, look at that. We got the gold. Is this going to be enough? Need one more gold? It's really not giving me that much then, is it? Okay, now... let's, empty planet, just like, is it just a barren rock? Kinda curious. I mean, that's what it looks like from far away. As I approach, I'm not seeing... Oh, there's some color. Sort of. Maybe that's just shadows. Oh yeah, this is like desolate rock. Does it have like meteors crashing into the surface? That's wild. Definitely nothing useful that I'm gonna find here. Not anything that I'm currently trying to get, at least. Basalt planet. This is an interesting system I've found myself in. I clearly haven't looked at it at all. I must have just been kind of like blasting through this area. Frozen planet. Is there another? That's the basalt planet. Okay, I think there's something behind this one that I can't see. And there's one right there. Acidic planet. High sentinel activity. Sentinel activity's kind of a pain. Just want to jump over here, see if maybe I can find some useful materials real quick. Might have been a bit generous saying real quick.
Warning. Threat detected.
Fugitive starship. Oh, where are they? There we are. 160,000 reward. Let's go say hi. What's he even doing out here? So far away from everything.
Hostile ships approaching.
Now, where are you? Oh, it made him out to be a bigger deal. Alright. Back to what I was doing. Is this the planet? It is truly whiteout conditions on this planet. Whoa! Couldn't even tell I was approaching ground. Ooh, storm crystals. Don't mind if I do. Those are valuable.
Protection falling. Extreme hazard planet. Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, that armored clam? Oh, okay, those are not the thing I was looking at. Those are off in the distance. Not the most well-equipped for cold weather, but, storm clearing. Just all the... Didn't realize my cold weather protection had completely drained. Some sort of horrible space critter that I don't even want to consider. Because it's looks and seems horrible. All right. Haven't identified these rocks yet. Sodium, dihydrogen. Scanner. And frozen tubers. Um, what is this? Those frozen tubers? Oh, alright. Not too concerned about that. Here's what I do need to do, though. I feel like you occasionally see on like the normal scans. I feel like you occasionally see the material I'm looking for. And it shows up as like a glowing blue plant that gives it to you. I think. Again, it's been a little bit. Yeah, because like similar to how you can get sodium from these, there's the blue ones that will boost your jetpack. They'll also have the material I'm looking for. I think. I need to get one of those exocraft things where I can just summon them pretty much anywhere. Trade rocket? Okay, so that's something to get for my suit, potentially. Wonder... Not looking for my ship, I'm looking for... No, I have all the technology I can get on my suit right now. Yeah, I think I will give my ship this other starship trail. That is one thing I'm glad they give you, is the ability to customize the trail. Oh, hold on. Cadmium drive package. Oh, you know what? This is what I thought I was dealing with here, but these are just upgrades for my normal engines. So like I would want these connected to it's my hyperdrive, even though in this case I don't think it does anything. Scopic warp core package, that would go on there because that'll give me warp efficiency. Looks like another thing that'll help with that. Ow. Dying of cold. I shouldn't be doing this stuff out of the ship. Yeah. So, yeah, with these, I increase my hyperdrive range so my ship can go much further than it would go otherwise. Now, I picked up this, which I want to keep on the starship, because that's what uses it. I wish I had, like, a sort button. Do I have a sort button? Don't seem to have a sort button. I should check my multi-tool as well. Yeah, I think, oh, you know what? That's probably why I never installed it, because I don't have room for anything on my multi-tool. But let's say I packed up, the force field. So I packed up the force field. Install this here. What's this do? Damage and fire rate. Okay. Well, that's... I mean, it's kind of puny. 1%, 4%, but, you know, something's better than nothing, right?
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Extreme temperature detected.
Oh, that's something I've never seen before. What if I just fly into it? Nothing happens. Okay. So it's just another one of those weird things where it gives me a message, I guess. Um, okay. It's interesting that it has, like, its own symbol and everything. Oh, hold on. Is it gone? Have I made it disappear? Oh, that's a shame. Um, I wanted to try shooting it and see if that would do anything. I also wanted to see. Yeah, let's location apart from galaxy vessel in space, consult the galaxy map. Oh, so I have to go to the next system over for this. Hyperdrive has no fuel. Can I make need an antimatter?
Product constructed. Product
Warp
constructed.
cell. Boom.
Technology recharge.
Go back to the map. And we're gonna fly over there. I'm curious about this mission. I know I said I was gonna build a base. We might still get to that, but there's just always new things to learn in this game, it seems like. Alright. I've got that emergency beacon, but I am doing something, so I'm not going to answer it. Acidic planet. Yeah, maybe it's related to this. I don't know. Press Overseer, Interloper, and Battle. Okay, so it's like I thought. It's a settlement that is asking for help. I don't like the fact that it will automatically change your active mission. And honestly, I wish you could have more than one thing tracked. Like it's not like you're ever gonna have a situation in this game where you have like more than 10 things, you know, more than 20 things that you have to keep track of. So it's not like you would be too cluttered or anything. All right. This is roughly where it was telling me to go. Let me do a quick landing and see if I can scan and find where it wants me to be. Appears to be nothing of the sort. Oh, again, because it took me off of the mission. That is insanity. That's why it's not tracking. But I was right. I did need to use the scanner to find it. Yeah, the fact that it does it automatically, it'll automatically switch your active mission. And there was clearly no sign that it did it, other than the fact that I couldn't find what I was looking for, which who knows if that's, you know, part of the game or not sometimes. Ugh. Nonsense, I'd say. These are big old mushrooms. That is impressive flight, sir. It's a bit further than I thought it would be. I am not super well acquainted anymore with the distances. Like, I looked at it thinking, you know, 500 was probably not that far. Figured it'd just be over the way. It was a little bit further than anticipated. Yeah, look at that. Is it just a downship for me to take? Is that what this mission was? It's an interesting style of ship. But looks like the beacon is the important thing. They appear to have been the victim of a sudden, overwhelming assault. Oh, so this is probably related to the whole pirates update thing that they did. I recognize just the word down. The voice of freedom. Death to the Scarlet Tyrant. Whoa. Not cool, guys. Oh, I don't like this because then I'm gonna get wanted. Just for defending myself, probably. I don't know if I actually will, but that seems like something that would usually happen when the sentinels start attacking. Ah, there's one right there. It's like, where are they? They're lurking somewhere, and there's one that I saw a little bit of ways away. Apparently, one was closer. Oh, did I fully just miss? There we go. Come over this way, bud. Hey, hey, I'm shooting you. Pay attention to me. He's fully just ignoring me, isn't he? Oh, get what you get. Alright, so I got a beacon. And my inventory's full. This is what I get for stacking my inventory full. Because I didn't know what I was gonna need. Let's clear a bunch of spaces here. There we go. Okay, this is somewhere on this planet. Oh, nope. It's off planet. It just, reported strangely. Right. I don't remember. Can I just... Yeah, so my current starship is pretty... Like, this is much better value compared to this, but, you know what? I don't think I even care about, ship so much. Like, there's not anything to it, like, that I care about. I mean, it's more maneuverable. That's about it. I don't know why it lists the hyperdrive range up. I wonder if maybe it's got a higher hyperdrive range than my default. But I would assume these bars, like this seems smaller than the white on this bar, so yeah, I'm not going to bother with this ship. Because I would just go through the process of repairing it, and I don't care about keeping it, so... you know, while we're here, a bunch of copper. Hold on. Hold on, blue plant. Is this the blue plant? It is the blue plant. It's exactly what I needed. Does it actually give me the material? Does it not give me the material? Oh, what's the point then? That's... Whoops. That's incredibly disappointing. I had so believed that that's what I needed. Okay, so I'm learning something. There's a way to process what I'm needing through a sufficient refiner. There are two materials that I need, which I have in some amounts, each of them, I think. You're fine. Calm down. Are you fine? I'm not actually sure. If I kept it up, I wouldn't have been fine. I actually took a significant amount of damage from that. I need dihydrogen. But yeah, I've got a sufficient amount of that. So if I just pop out into space. And I could go to do this mission, but I'm less interested in the mission right now than getting these upgrades done so that I can try to not get these upgrades done, get the repairs done so I can see if that other ship is going to be better than this one. Because I don't remember. I have that bigger looking red ship for a reason, right? So if I can move the parts of this ship into that, then I'm definitely going to. Man, where have I... I don't think I ever did the refining process to get, what, deuterium? Deuterium? I don't know how to say that. Deuterium sounds better, though, in my ears. So, we're gonna go with that. I don't think I've ever done the refining process to make that before, so I don't know... 5D Taurus. How do you have a... Well, presumably by understanding more than 3 dimensions. I have some very slight understanding of some 4th dimensional stuff, I think. Possibly. Not for sure, but I've seen people talk about it. My personal understanding is very low. And 5th dimensional, I can't even begin to imagine what that is referring to. Because, what, 4th dimensional stuff is supposed to be time, right? Or related to time in some way. Which I can understand in that it's a aspect of... Oh, we got the big one here. There we go. See, that's what I... How much do I need? What was I even saying? I was saying some nonsense about some nonsense. 150. Can I make 150? I can. Oh, I feel like there's gotta be some way that they can make this aspect better. Like, picking the specific amount you want to make. Either have it start at 0. Like, that I think would already be an upgrade. Because I never want to process all of the thing, in most cases. Especially here, I use the tritium and for my ship, and I use dihydrogen for other stuff. This is a pretty common material. So I would never want to process all of those. Oops, I want to take those back, please. Don't want to leave them in there. Alright, so I can... I don't know if I'm close enough to my ship to do this. Hold on, was I? So I have all of the material I need except for the cadmium. I have enough cadmium for one of them,
Technology prepared.
but the other one still requires 15 cadmium that I don't have. I don't know why I didn't do this yet. I got all those materials for those.
Technology prepared.
Um, Getting a better multi-tool would be nice. I like the look of this one, honestly. It's like a little kind of cool little industrial looking thing. I like the industrial looking gear in this game. Um, I do have other multi-tools, so let's see. I want to go to my exosuit, shift some stuff here. Um, the reason I would never have uh, started using a different multi-tool is because I have all my stuff in this one. But if I take all the stuff out of this one, then there's no reason. You know, it is kind of a process, though, isn't it? But there would be no reason not to use a new one if it's got better stats or, uh, you know, better aesthetic. Again, the visuals, big part of what I look for in video games. If you're gonna give me any amount of... Oh, I can't take the mining beam out. Well, that's probably because they have a mining beam by default, isn't it? I don't think that's something that can be removed, because without that, it does literally nothing. Yeah, with that, let's see. Whoops, wrong menu. Swap multi-tool. So obedience and matter now is empty. Let's switch to this one. This one's got much higher damage potential, but has no space. So like this would be one to keep maybe just as a weapon. Just a very simple, very like specific weapon. The multi-tool, since you can do it on the fly, I'm a little bit more understanding of having multiple of them. But yeah, look at this one. This one is like a full rifle kind of situation, and I have room for everything. So survey device spectrum. What are these like overcharged slots? So I probably... Oh, and it's got a higher damage potential too. Look at that. The bolt caster. Well, I don't need 2 bolt casters. Okay, so having the bolt caster made it that. So is this one the same? Does it having the bolt caster make its damage potential that high? I thought... Oh yeah, shoot, this one's even lower. I thought honestly, why wouldn't I just trash this one? Because it seems to be worse across the board. The inertial scoop is just the way to go. And then I guess I can, things I want to be extra good can probably, like, if I put this here, does that make it better than 7? It makes it way better than 7. It's at 25. And this, like, doubled the damage, so that would be an incredibly potent scatter blaster. Um, cool. So, like bolt caster, I could throw on there. Doesn't increase the damage potential of the bolt caster. Is this? Can I put the scanner on there and have a better scanner range? Slightly. Not really worth it, I don't think. Because I could put other things in that slot that'll probably be more worthwhile. Oh, and an interesting thing is, like, if I do this, not only am I having them, like, better by being placed next to each other, but then I would also get the overcharge situation. Let me just dismantle it, install the other one. Yeah, anything that we have multiple of, we can just get rid of. I'm gonna put the scatter blaster there for now, because that might genuinely be something I want to have overcharge. Because if it's going to be double damage, that's a lot. That's going to be a huge upgrade. Barrel ionizer. So I've got all these upgrades for the bolt caster to make that good, but then I think part of the reason that I had the scatter blaster in the first place is because it was like one-shotting the doofy little sentinels. Yeah, so okay. Charge that up with silicate. Charge that up with some carbon. And yeah, look at this. I now have room for more stuff. I could do the waveform recycling. I could do ricochet module, which I didn't know that was a thing. In fact, let's bring this over here. I will do that. So we'll just make some magnetized ferrite real quick. Just so that I'll be able to scan more frequently. Can I increase my life support? I would like to do that. I have a ton of backside. I magnetize, which means... Do I have any pure ferrite already? I don't think I do. And I needed what? 100 magnetized ferrite? Yeah. So we'll do... I think it's gonna take me 200 of the pure ferrite to get that. And so that I don't forget, let's put this shield module back into the thing here. It's almost doubling our resources mined, because that is, I think, the best upgrade I could put there. Now this is a situation where I do want to process the entire kit, but usually that's not the case. take materials back. Somehow I ended up with 2 extra. Um, I ended up with 2. Did I end it early? Surely not. But obviously I did. I didn't think I ended it. There we go. Now I've got waveform recycler, so recharge time is down by 1/5, and my scan radius is up. So, boom. I don't think I've ever seen ships like that. That low. Hold on. Oh, those are like frigate-sized ships. Like smaller than the freighter, bigger than the personal ships. That's wild. Um, cool. So we're gonna call this boomstick because it's got this tasty scatter blaster here. That's probably gonna tear it up. Should anyone ever come my way. Just real spicy scatter blaster there. Absolutely. Absolutely like that. That is fantastic. Now I need cadmium. So I'm going to need to find a planet that has cadmium. Now, I don't know how to find a planet that's got cadmium. Let's see. Let's look for a sector. Actually, you know what? Let's upload all our discoveries. I don't really go to the trouble of naming things, so... Okay, so... we just find... Whoops. We just find one of these that mentions cadmium, and we're golden. Wonder why this one has a different symbol. What does that mean? This obviously means that I have a outpost there. This... I'm not sure. And the circle around the planet I don't know either. Oh, you know what? For cadmium, I think I have to go to a different star anyway. So maybe I'll just check out the ones. Does it need to be a red star? It does. So 2 years ago. How is that? Or is it saying it was discovered in... Well, no, because I didn't have this game until 2022, so it's not possible that I discovered this in 2021 and it's just going by the year instead of like the actual amount of time. I don't understand why it's saying stuff was 2 years ago. Unless it's really rounding up. Like that's the one explanation I can think of. Oh, I wonder if it means like it shows the planet if I've scanned it, and it has the circle if I've been to it. I wonder if that's the thing. Glungua. Let's see if I can warp there. Space station. Space station. Where are you, space station? There you are. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm gonna go over to Whithaven, which I believe is over here. Trade frequency. You have anything good? Not particularly. Do I have anything to offload on you? I've got those storm crystals. I'll dump those. Put me over a million. All right. Yeah, I want to go over to Whithaven because there is probably still Sentinel activity there, because I think it'll be there until you go there to fight them off. And I want to try out my new multi-tool. I want to hit some losers with the Scatter Blaster. Show them the boomstick. Oh, it's getting choppy here. Just for a second, hopefully. I don't understand the turntables in this situation. Like, how is that helpful? Well, it's not quite as, you know, one-shotty as I had hoped for. Yep, I think I'm gonna be better off with the Boltcaster. And you know what? This over-the-shoulder aiming is really not doing it for me. Where is your healing droid? Oh, I have to reload. Oh no. That was bad timing. You need to go, sir. This is not good. This normally goes way more smoothly. Although Sentinels are more deadly than they used to be as well. I need my health to recharge. Maybe I just go with the Minotaur. Minotaur saved the day, please. That's, mining laser's not really useful, huh? You get the hell out of here, sir. Get back up here so I can shoot you again. There are some chunky sentinels. Well, not all of them are. I didn't know this cannon had like a knockback effect to it. Oh, that throws him around.
Weapon charge depleted. Technology recharge.
Didn't allow you to heal, sir. Get down. Alright. Minotaur's feeling good again. Oops. I wanted to switch to laser. Man, I was way more excited for the multi-tool initially. Then I just kind of got bummed out when it turned out to be kind of subpar. Oh, they got one of their own. These healing drones are obnoxiously effective at their job. I had that Minotaur pretty thoroughly beat down and then completely undid it all, and it's so hard to hit him with the Minotaur cannon, too. Just blasting my own vehicles. Don't get repaired, you bastard. All right. Can't be much of you left. Is that a flamethrower? Does that thing have a flamethrower? I do really like kind of the feeling of actual like mass with the Minotaur, like the heavy footsteps and the way it lands and everything. Good stuff. So there's a whole series of Sentinel-based missions that I haven't done since they added them. That leads to you getting like really cool upgrades for the Minotaur and stuff, I think. Like you can get an upgrade to make it like automated, like it'll follow you around and attack stuff for you. Um, he's overridden part of my stuff. I'm gonna demand answers. Okay, so he's talking about the Sentinels. But here's what I wanted. I wanted to go to a teleporter, and I wanted to try to find one that's going to the right system. Just kind of quickly scanning over them, looking for right system, which I'm not recognizing. Um, Let me back out of here. Okay, this is good. I can sort them by stellar class. Yeah, so I didn't see Glungua, so I must not have... Like, I must have flown through the area and just not actually gone to their station. I completely blanked out of what I was looking at there. Add Toke Urge. So we're gonna see if we can find that one, maybe. Honestly, I don't know the best way to go about this. It'd be nice if these gave you more information, but that doesn't tell me anything. So what I'm probably gonna have to do is actually go to my ship and take off and see if I can find oh, that was unexpected. I got something special. Thought I saw another green glow over here. I took some out over here. But anything they left behind might have despawned by now or something, I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. So I guess, yeah, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna head out to the stars. I'm gonna try to find a red star system real quick, which shouldn't be too hard. I don't know if I'm gonna have...
Product constructed. Product constructed. Technology
There we go.
recharge.
Okay. So, I'm looking for a red star. Has no data. Should have planets, though. Should have planets. Planets have cadmium. Should be what I need to do. That is certainly unusual looking. Scaly planet. Well, it's got cadmium, so we're gonna check it out because I'm curious about what makes it look like that as well. Like, on the actual surface, is it gonna look like that? And as I get closer, it looks like it... it looks like the ground might actually have like a hex texture to it. Which is very weird looking. that? What is any of this? This game has some wild planets and stuff. I keep forgetting my... Oh, forgot I had a shield on this.
Units received.
So, minerals are little hex panels. Flora are little hex growths. Fauna are little hex shrooms. Hex jellyfish things. It's all very geometric. But I'm looking for cadmium deposits. Gold and silver. That's neat, but not what I'm looking for. A lot of gold and silver. So that cadmium is a little bit away. I don't want to walk all that way, so we're gonna see if we can fly closer to make it a little bit more convenient. Alright, here we are. This should certainly give us enough, because we honestly didn't need very much. Now, just curious how much of this can I actually restore. Less than I would have thought. Would have figured it'd be able to restore more, because that's... cadmium didn't take up all that space, I don't think. I don't imagine. Alright, I've got the cadmium. We can repair. And that is every component on the ship in one piece now. I forgot this was a thing. Exosuit fragments. Extinguished regulator. Fuel efficiency, core health, so... what's this a part of? I guess just it's a general upgrade, rather than being related to a specific component. Possible bulwark. Oh, they seem to be related to... I didn't realize that this was damaged. That'll be a nice bit of upgrade. Okay, so yeah, it's related to my health, my life support. And this one, shield strength, sprint distance, fuel efficiency. Looks like more of the same. I forgot that I had a supercharged jetpack upgrade. Alright. I got some multi-tool pieces too. Looks like another one for the bolt caster. Looks like another one for the bolt caster. Um, the problem that I have with the Polecaster is the fact that it jumps all over the place when I'm firing. It's hard to kind of keep it straight, you know? Can I... No, I pulled everything out of the exosuit before, but we're undoing all that hard work. Mostly. Um, it's not, you know, undoing every little thing, but we are moving, most of the starship stuff out of the starship because now we can call on our freighter. Oh, my freighter can't get here. I didn't know it would actually limit it like that. So I'll want to actually warp back to back home. Oh, does this place not have a... Oh yeah, because it's a empty place. It wouldn't have it wouldn't have a space station. Which is wild. I guess if you're I guess you're guaranteed to be able to get stuff to make hyperdrive fuel, even if you're in the middle of nowhere. We are going to my capital ship. Now, I wanted to get back here because I finally have... Oh, I know what I didn't account for. The fact that I don't have room to carry all of my parts of my ship. Um... Yeah, before we start tearing apart, let's actually check to make sure, because I don't want to go through all the trouble dismantling it if... See, this is the kind of ship I like. I like the chunkiness, the boxiness of it. Because it's in space. Like, it doesn't need to be super aerodynamic and stuff. Obviously, they fly in atmosphere, but still. Okay, so let's look at this. I've got all but 2 slots. I think I have less cargo space, though. So is this actually a worse one? Me. So I would have to repair a bunch of stuff in there too. Let me just double check, because maybe the ship I have is actually better. So if I have more technology slots, I would have 2 more technology slots. Way less cargo space, though. They're both C class. The other one... Yeah, I guess there's really not much point to this other one. It's not as... It looks bigger, but it doesn't actually have more cargo space. Now this ship I kept because it was one I found in the story missions. And this was the starter ship. So yeah, I guess there's just probably nothing to do here. Because I thought I was going to start kind of moving stuff over into the other ship. But that is not the case. It'd be nice if I could use this menu to move the ships to other platforms, or, you know, come over to them to summon a ship to that platform. So I could have them arranged a little bit more conveniently. But yeah, that's yeah, this ship has no real purpose to it right now. I don't think I can even fly it over to the yeah, I can't even take off right now, so oh, that's interesting. Launch auto charge. Huh. Let's see, it's gonna need this. I want to see if I can just repair it enough to get it over to the station, and then I guess sell it. I think I just need the launch thruster then, probably. The rest I don't think I need to do. Because I think technically everything else is optional. I think I just need the launch thruster. I need 50 pure ferrite, which I can actually do that in my personal refiner here. We're gonna do this real quick, and then... Whoops. We're gonna do this, and then maybe we'll call this stream. I know I didn't do the base building that I had mentioned I was going to do. Whoops. But, hold on. That got weird. I didn't do the base building that I said I was going to do, but we kind of changed what we were doing. There we go. Now I can take off. Yeah, so not much to this ship. As long as I don't get, like, jumped on the way to the space station, would be good. Because right now I don't have a shield, so I would just have, like, a couple of hits before I'm wiped out. I thought that was gonna say the hostile ships incoming, because that's usually... It's a pretty frequent thing to happen. It's people just looking to jump you around every corner in these galaxies. Have a lot of resource can help you out. Got a friend code. I'll be honest, I saw your first message saying you have a lot of resources and can help me out. I thought that was going to be a bot message trying to uh, be like, "Hey, I can get you all the followers in the world. Just whatever." Um, Took me for a loop. Uh, yeah, I'll have to look into that. Was just about to end the stream here actually. Um, but maybe I might go for a little bit longer. I just have to remember what I was doing just now. I got completely sidetracked. I was going over to the ship thing because I wanted to get rid of this one. I remember what I'm doing now. Rounding out the thing by selling a junk ship. Um, let's claim scrap. Yes, because it doesn't have anything that I want. Now, oh, I'm being used as a ladder by a cat. 1 second. There we go, bud. Let's hang out there. I switch which ship is active here? Or can I just do that in the menu? I don't remember how this game works. Keep saying that. I can't use that as an excuse all the time. Oh, I can't. So I'll have to fly this one out to wherever. Space indeed. Felt like going back into No Man's Sky, and I was planning to build a base, and then I never did. Got sidetracked with messing with some of the newer features. Because with an update that I think is still fairly recent, they made it where you could pull installed technologies out of stuff. Like, so if you get a new ship, you can take all your expensive modules out and put them in a new ship. And I thought I had a ship that I was sitting on as an upgrade, but it turns out even that was wrong. I did upgrade my multi-tool, though, to a big, chunky, rifle-looking one. Tidal bait. Sure is. Not intentional by any means, but, it is what it is. Cannot land here. What are you talking about? This is literally made for landing. Alright, I guess it wants me to... I don't want to put it there. I really can't just... nonsense. Yeah, so I've got this chunky, this big ol' rifle size, like, multi-tool now. I don't remember it firing that many shots before. I thought it only did 3 at a time. I don't know how you did that, but neat question mark, bro. I didn't... no, I called it boomstick because I have... I have a scatter blaster in an upgraded thing, which raised its damage potential, like it doubled it, just about. Which it wasn't doing with the bolt caster. So I figured that must mean that the scatter blaster is the way to go. Turns out it kind of wasn't, but you know. Yeah, it's pretty close on the color scheme, you know, it about matches. I was actually talking about, like, they've made it where you can recolor your armor. They've made it where you can recolor your freighter. they're still lacking on the personal ships and the multi-tools. Um, Still really wishing I could recolor those elements. But yeah, I'm still operating out of the old island base that we were working on with Calvin ages ago. Um, the one thing that I can't comprehend is that it says it was discovered 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure I didn't own this game 2 years ago. Like, close, maybe, but not quite 2 years. I should offload a bunch of my stuff real quick, and then we'll call it quits, I think. They're rounding up. Yeah, I think they're rounding up by quite a large margin. I have a hyperdrive module. I don't remember what stuff is regularly useful and what's not. I remember some things. I think that's good. Only off by like 10 months. Yeah, right? Yeah, let's see. Hold on. Excuse me. Hyperdrive module. In my exosuit. There it is. Okay. Oh, yeah. I can't even... Well, let's go over to my ship where I can actually work on this stuff. Yeah, being able to uninstall... I can't even do that one because it's too much anyway. But it's also just less good than the ones I have. Being able to uninstall technology without just destroying it is super nice. And I just wish I had a ship that had more technology slots. So that I wouldn't be at full capacity. Yeah. So maybe next time I stream No Man's Sky, I won't be a liar and I'll actually work on building a base. Or maybe I won't build a base. I don't know. Kind of wanted to. But that was when I started on a whole different save that had nothing, basically. And so I would be building up from nothing. Here I've got this nice little base that we started. Delves down into the water, but is my island making noises? Oh well. Yeah, so next time we'll figure out something to do. But I think it might be a little bit before I play No Man's Sky again, unless they do an expedition. I like doing those, and I haven't done one on stream yet. I don't know if there are any plans for an expedition anytime soon. I sure would like there to be, because I like doing them, but otherwise, I got to a point in the game where I just kind of got bored of what was there. They've added a bunch of stuff that I haven't messed with since then, like couple of these quests that I picked up. I think this is the yeah, this is the Sentinel one, where you can get upgrades for like your Minotaur, and this one has to do with pirates, I think, which is why it's a skull. I haven't seen anything about that, so yeah, maybe we'll look at some of these missions next time or something. Because the base building, we went into it pretty excited once upon a time, and then got disappointed pretty quickly, I think. So yeah, that's it for this one. I don't know how to sign off a stream. Have a good one, everybody.